Welcome back, everybody, to Pumpkin Days. This is Zorah at Wahoo Beach, and we're looking at episode 73. Let's get our morning recipe. We've learned how to make some glazed fish. Nice. Thank you, Haku. Tomorrow's weather. Ooh, we may or may not have rain. Actually, I love these weather reports because you are at that point where you may or may not. Okay, I think if we're going to empty some of the fish out of our backpack without losing fish we want to breed, we're going to have to go to see the mayor. And what we'll do is we'll buy the beach. Yeah, we'll buy the beach fishing place, the beach property. We might call it something like, I don't know, silver scales. And we will put our fish in there. But the other thing we'll do while we're out seeing the mayor is we will get there eventually. Oh, and I need to turn that mahi-mahi into fillets for Pete. So yes, we need to buy a property, and we need to do stuffs. Let's just ship our 50 tomatoes. That's coffee, isn't it? All right, I'm going to be a very neglectful farmer today. We're going to go and check how many beach fish we still need. I'll just drop that in there. All right, because we have a backpack full of stuff. The Stegosaurus head is what we don't need. And I've got to get all my stuff for recycling. And maybe dump my purple flowers and my blue flowers into the crafting box, but not just yet. Let's call up a pony. Smoky. How you doing, girl? We have no mail. So, let's go bug the mayor and check the library. Or check the library and then bug the mayor. But today what I'm going to do is actually remember to write down what fish I need. No, definitely bug the mayor and then check the library. Is it 9 o'clock yet? It is. Let's talk to Lamont. How you doing? Nowhere on the island has got weather as nice as Wahoo Beach, young buck. Well, except during the rainy season. Ha, but that's my favourite season. I'd like to buy some land. I will buy the Wahoo Beach lot. And we're going to call it Silver Scales. There we go. That's our fish farm. All right. Thank you, Mr. Lamont. Now, fish tanks. Fish tanks we need to get from Duante. So we'll do that in just a tick. Hey, how you doing? I don't know why, but for some reason when I'm around you, it takes less energy to act natural than it does with other people. Fashion thinks I'm too lenient for a librarian. I really don't care what people use a library for, as long as they're quiet. Oh, that's a bit dangerous, Casey. I need to return a CD belonging to Jabala. Sure things, Casey. All right. Thanks. You're welcome. Herbs and spices, flowers. We also need to continue with our flower hunt, but that's not as important. Well, it will become the top priority in autumn. Okay, I can't move that. Let me just close this for a minute. Let me tuck my journal over here. We're going to grab our pencil case. Oh, look at that. I have never used this before, so it's going to be good. Summer, okay. I also need to be jumping between it and my museum page. Alrighty, actually, that's correct. Okay. Summer river fish. Mountain trout, arapaima. Sure, that's my mountain trout. Arapaima is good. Tiger fish we already have. And the dace, there's the dace. There's the dace. I know I have it, but I want to check it. Cherry salmon I saw a minute ago. The bitterling is kind of like the tench, but, it starts with B and it's at the top of the page. Mitten crabs we saw, they're down here. And tench we just saw. Summer lake fish. Okay, so for some reason a lot of the bass are at the top of the page. So we have our white bass. And then we have our black bass. And then we have our lake smelt. Right there. And then we have our northern pike, which is here. And we have our rock bass, which is here. And our largemouth bass, which is here. Our walleye, which actually we've got in our backpack, and our goldfish in the backpack, and the criedfish in the backpack. So we've got all of our summer lake fish. Summer beach fish. All right. Oyster, lobster, and kelp bass. Oyster, lobster, kelp bass. Filefish, fluke, and scad. Filefish is that one with that funny thing on its head. And that's our fluke. And scad is that pretty little thing somewhere. Where is it? Here. Okay. Squid, saltwater catfish, and fish. So, you know what else I haven't done? Let's hit F for freeze so that time doesn't pass while we're doing this. I know. F for freeze freezes your clock, but still lets you sort through things in the library without losing time. And I keep forgetting to use it. So that's that. It did take me a while to discover it, but it's really useful. Saltwater catfish, pufffish, pretty sure I saw a snapper. Ah, snapper is in my backpack. Okay, so snapper was in the backpack. Herring, I saw a minute ago. It's good because I thought it was some kind of smell. Jellyfish, shrimp. So there's our jellyfish. There's our shrimp. If you're wondering why I'm eyeballing it, and I'm pretty sure I know I've got it, it's because sometimes I think rock lobster is there, tilapia is there, saltwater eel is here. Spiny lobster we saw a minute ago down here. Okay, we now have all the beach fish. There were just two we didn't have and we caught them. Summer ocean fish. This is where it gets. Hopefully we get everything. Okay, I just caught the seahorse. Oyster. Sea cucumber. We've already got. It's that little raised snaky thing there. Scallops. They're the hairy edges. Sea urchin. And then we have our clam, which is lurking up here. And seaweed, which, okay, doesn't show in the list. Tuna, which we own now. Tuna. I thought. Yeah. Haddock and mahi-mahi. So, sure I saw the mahi-mahi. Let's end the mullet. There's mahi-mahi. And there's our haddock. Okay, giant trevally. I'm not sure if it's under T or under G. Had a giant trevally. Yep. Clownfish. Oh, good. Hump-headed wrasse, which is here. The wahoo, which we caught. That's over. No, that's a sort of like what are we doing? Wahoo. Ocean sunfish, which is that thing. It's easy, but it's really hard to find. Lobster and lionfish and Dungeness crab. So, lobster, lionfish, Dungeness crab, stingray, kelp bass, and filefish. So we've already worked out we've got kelp bass because that's also a beach fish. The stingray. Okay, there's the filefish. There's the kelp bass. It could be the stingray. No, we've got a stingray in. Filefish. Stingray, kelp bass, filefish, fluke. We've got, which is that thing up here. Scad we've got, which is this thing here. Squid. I think I've got it in my backpack now. That's just. Yeah, there's the squid. All right, so we're good for that. Okay, so the squid is good. Jellyfish, herring. Where are we? Pufferfish, herring, jellyfish. Wait, I've lost the squid. Okay, saltwater catfish, yes. Pufferfish, yes. Snapper, yes. Herring, yes. Jellyfish, yes. Common crab, shrimp, spiny lobster, arowana, yes. Butterfly fish. Maybe that's the one we're missing. All right, we need to catch a butterfly fish. Okay, coelacanth, angel, clam, clown, conch. Okay, we need to catch a coelacanth. Okay, good. Okay, so we have 2 more ocean fish to get, and then we're good. Right. That's what I really wanted to know. So, I'm thinking, I'm on freeze. All right, so I'm thinking we just need to catch the coelacanth and the butterfly fish. Radio, let's go get them. Come on, schmuckster. And then we'll have all of our summer fish, and we can start doing, we'll get the cicadas off the trees before they vanish. And I'll just leave Smoky here. Alright, so 2 fish, butterfly and coelacanth. That's it. Alright, fishing. And if we catch those in time to get to the museum, what we'll do is we'll drop everything into the museum. And I forgot to get my fish tanks. Yeah, no, let's catch these 2 last fish. We'll get our fish tanks at the end of that. It'd be nice if I can catch 1 more arowana. We'll be able to put them in a fish tank. And the other one we wanted to put in, I think, was the giant trevally, because that's worth 2000 G. Seahorse, excellent. So yeah. So I'm also going to check and see what we need beach tanks for, because they take up less space, and what we need ocean tanks for. So I mean, we're going to need ocean tanks for things like the mahi-mahi and the giant trevally and the arowana. But I think we can get away with beach tanks for things like scallops and clams and oysters. So we'll probably do that, and shrimp. So like I said, we'll try and get our food fish in spaces. I should almost have all the rubbish we can catch. We haven't caught an old tire yet. And I should almost have all the varieties of fish that we can catch, almost. So we should be okay for, oh my. We should be okay for space, maybe. Otherwise I'm just going to have to start eating things at random, whether I need them or not. We might ship some of this food too. And I need to make Kane some ham sandwiches because I've run out. Ooh, that's not good. I think too we want to breed the mahi-mahi if we can, because there's the recipes you make from them are quite lucrative. And one of them gives you quite a lot of fillets. So fingers crossed we can catch 2 more of them. Because I know I've got to turn 1 into fillets for Pete's sandwich. So I've caught my sandwich fish. These things aren't worth a lot. No. They're nice. They're a nice money maker in the early startup phase of your farming though. Because you catch so many when you're trying to catch other things. Scads. Scallops, they're another good one because you can cook with them. I mean, you can also, I think you can get them at the market as well, but you know, it's nice to not have to rely on that. Yes, a coelacanth. All right, now we're down to just the butterfly fish. 500G for a coelacanth, though. There's our clownfish. And, oh, good, another tuna. So there's our tuna breeding stock. So we've got our tuna now. And our scallops. Wow, we're doing well with kelp bass, aren't we? I don't think we need them, but I'm trying to work out if it's spiny lobsters, but I think it's ghost crabs or something with the really long spindly legs that we need for one of the crab recipes. That's all right, we'll check. I might actually use the Pumpkin Days wiki. It's very good for being able to work those things out. And then we'll just keep the food fish and ship the not food fish. How much is that worth? Because that thing is hard to catch. All right, not enough to breed. And you can't eat it. So butterfly fish is our next fish. And then we're done with summer fish. And we can get into, yes, we can get into our bugs and flowers. But bugs and flowers because bugs more because they don't appear in winter. Flowers you can sometimes find on the ground in winter. I nearly got excited, but that's an angelfish. We might keep a couple of these. I'm just curious to see what their breeding rate is because we could sell decorative fish to fish tank owners. Excellent. Another spiny. Yeah, so it's the rock lobster you can... Ooh, stingray. The rock lobster you can buy... Sorry, you can find on the beach. It's the only one that's beach only. And the spiny lobster is ocean only. And the lobster can be caught in both places. I think is how it works. There's another squid. Also. How much are those things there? Not a lot. But I think you can cook with them. We'll have to check. They're definitely doing well for breeding stock for the lobsters. I'm going to try and keep one sort of fish per tank as well. And that'll just give me an idea of what's working and what's not. So we won't make the museum tonight, but we still have one more fish to catch. And I'm saving the fossil hunting and the fossils and gemstone hunting for winter. If I don't get time after we catch and find all the rest of the things. I wonder if you can cross things off your list. That's right, I didn't put it back today. Let's put it back in there. Sorry, I should be fishing. That's fine. No, it's not like me anymore. Okay, fine, I'm doing that. Giant trevally, yes. So I'm thinking if it takes a long time for them to double their population, we probably want more than just the one breeding pair. Butterfly fish do so exist. They're just sometimes hard to find. Oh, poisonous crab. Ep.70, and I think there is a recipe for that one. I should look it up while we're doing this. Sea cucumber. Cooking recipes. Sushi. Huh. Looks like the link is broken. That's a shame. Alright, well, that's a pain. It looks like a lot of the links are broken. I'm going to just have to make my own list of cooking recipes. That's not a problem, though. It is a useful page when you can get it to work. So, I mean, until today, I've never had a problem with it. But I guess I'm just going to have to... Hey, there's our third arowana. Yes. Alright, so we can now tank our arowana and give it to the museum. We can put our giant trevally in a tank. Our scallops in a tank. We still need 2 more mahi-mahi if we can get them. How much are clownfish for? 52. And stingrays. 60G. What else have we got? Wow, we are getting a ton of plastic bags, but there is no way I'm sticking them in a tank. Not that I think it would be very effective. We do need to go visit Dirt and recycle. Well, we don't need to visit him, we just need to visit his recycler. Snapper we've got here. And lobster. And shrimp. We have to have butterfly fish. I'm just going to try and lift this up a little bit. There we go. Now it's working. I was just a bit cranky before. Tuna. Awesome. Alright, it's nearly midnight. So we've spent another day fishing, looking for one elusive fish. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we'll find it in the next half an hour or so. But tomorrow we're going to buy fish tanks first up, and we're going to clear our farm. And I need to also go and check and make sure I've got no excess of poop, because it's an even day. And actually I think I'm going to be in trouble. We might try and clear the poop if we can today. Yes, our second mahi-mahi. Is there one more? So we can tank these now, and Pete can wait till they breed. I know, I'm sure that'll impress him no end. They're only worth 80G. Oh my. Those things, every time I catch one, surprises me. No, you can't cook them. Although that would be like a huge meal if you could eat them. At least we're cleaning the ocean while we're fishing. We can recycle all of those. That's worth 100G just sitting there. We've got a bit to go. I haven't even done my timbering. Another oyster. I caught an old boot. Oh. Another giant trevally. Awesome. So that's 2.5 breeding pairs of trevally. So what I might do is I might half fill the tank with fish, and then we'll see how long it takes them to double, and then we'll sell half the tank and keep half the tank of fish. And I think that might work pretty well for us if you're looking at kind of long-term, low maintenance profit. It's not quick though. I think old boots are worth double the recycling tickets too, so that's not a bad thing. Fluke. And tuna. Another coelacanth. And another shrimp. I'm looking at my computer thinking it hasn't changed to daylight savings time, so I'm going to have to look into that. Because that just happened today, so we'll just have to deal with it. Another crab, oh my. And another boot, what? I know, just taking her time there. It's 2:16. We should really deal with that, shouldn't we? Like, possibly go to bed. Oh no, before we hurt ourselves. Ah dear. I know, I'm just not watching the time. And last but not least, seaweed. Yes. Alright, I'm sorry, Zorah. I know. You're gonna get about 4 hours sleep again. Alright, come on, Smokey. Take this poor little farmer home. So, we're going to go and buy some fish tanks. We're going to clear our silver scale farm and set our fish up. Just let Smokey go to bed. There you go, Smokester. And I think we're almost done with our farming. Oh wait, let's grab our nighttime recipe. I know she probably doesn't feel like watching television, but it's gonna get it. Sushi roll with squid. Alright, gotta remember, squid. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry, Zorah, we're not sleeping in. I know, this poor little farmer, she's getting by on like minimal sleep. We've received something in the mail. We also need, okay, all of these are fine. Let's just make sure we haven't got a poop problem. And we'll just feed all our animals before we go anywhere. Including these two, because they look hungry. Oh, what did you... Oh, you're such a good little kitty. I know, I'll come out and they will have eaten, but at least I will have caught them before they got too hungry. I've received something in the mail. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Oh, my inventory's full? Okay. Funny that. Alright, so I must have picked up some golden eggs, because now I can't pick up normal eggs. It's a good thing these things don't get rotten. Okay, my inventory is full. Let's deal with it. I'm going to have to go, I think, and just ship my fish. Let's have a look. Across anything there. And I'm thinking the seaweed can go. The clams can go. The scallops can go. I know this is like Camille just stocking things. I think we need to just get done what we can get done. The pepper can go. Bang. Let's see if we've got a place where I've been putting the rubbish so that I can just take it all in one go. Not here. All right, this is going to be my rubbish box for when I make trips down to the tip. I'll pop those away. The cloth can go in my crafting. Actually, speaking of cloth, we'll just grab that out of here. And we'll put the cloth in the crafting closet. It's in this chest. Huh. Alright. Tunas. Trevally, mahi mahi. They're in there for a reason. I know I'm now going to have to check what sushi recipes I can make, so I can't just look at the wiki. I'm going to have to actually, I don't know, work at it. I don't think any of these were stuff we hadn't given in. Just had a horrible thought that I need to make sure that I don't put in storage things that I'm going to need. So we're going to put these flowers in storage because we're going to use them to make dye, and we're going to make blue and purple cloth. Put the cloth away. That makes my life a little bit better. There we go. Life's a little bit easier now. I don't have any t-shirts stashed in any other cupboard, do I? No. So it's really just these ones here. So wet plants and dirty hoe. So I've got a way to go. I mean, there's the wood gathering t-shirt. Mabel, come here, chicken. You should not be inside. Mabel. You know, she's like, but I just came to say hello. What's your problem? Let's do some cooking. Noodles, tomato, and Italian seasoning. Oh, thank you, Haku. You just reminded me that I should put the tomatoes in the fridge. If they'll fit. Well, they'll fit in that one. That'll do. The poop sacks should probably go in the... Alright, so I don't have... Oh no, I do have a few steamers lurking around. Let's just feed these beasts. And we need to go buy some fish tanks. I just want to find the butterfly fish, because once we do that we can head into the museum, but I need the fish tanks as well so I can get my fish out of my boxes. Wind that down. Alright, so we're not in danger of making any of these guys sick anytime soon. Or we might have been. That might have been a bit close for comfort. Let's just get that there with you. Fill up the box here. There we go. I've got something in the mail. I can't think of why I might have something in the mail, so I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, I think we were cruising pretty close to making our animals sick. We don't want that to happen. I love these guys. That was Smokey's butt coming through the wall. What? Smokester? Alright, and I didn't pick my coffee up yesterday. Ooh, what's that? Those look like my special crops. I know, I'm trying to be focused. Radio, I'm running away before I get too distracted. I have a green shirt I need to ship because it's taking up space. Let's just grab our journal and just toddle that way. Museums and in the bag stuff. Alrighty. So we do want to keep those. The Venusta orchid spider. Is not new. Okay. Neither is the Rajah Brook butterfly, but the Goliath beetle is. The walleye is. I don't know if I use a wahoo for cooking. We don't use the stingray, that's right. The squid we're keeping. All right, what else have I got in here? That's right, we'll put the squid up here so I can see it. The snapper, where's my snapper? Uh-oh, oh, there it is. Just replace the fertilizer with the snapper. And the seahorses, we'll pop those up there. And the pride fish, that is such a pretty fish. And the goldfish, put that over there. And the coelacanth, which will be breeding because it's worth 500 G apiece. The arowana, where did you go? There you are. So we'll be breeding those as well. So that's what we've got for the museum. It's not a lot actually. So let's get. Oh wait, I was going to ship some food as well. That's fine. We'll worry about the food later. And I need to whistle up my pony. Smokey, it's always you, isn't it? You know, I'm just going to grab that lazy pony of mine, that other one. Did you just drop it? Oh dear. Well, I'm glad I cleaned up the mess on the farm because we would have had problems otherwise. Let's see what's going on in the letterbox. Payment 350. Oh, and the quota for the tomato. Thank you. All right, we need fish tanks and a butterfly fish. And not necessarily in that order. So I needed. Well, let's see how much they cost. Do you need anything? I borrowed a CD from Haku. Sure, I can do that. He's just across the way. All right. Buy and sell. All right, got everything we need. Sure, my backpack is. Yeah, my backpack is as big as it can get. We probably should get a fridge. That's 2,000 though. So I need. All right, I'm going to buy 6, 8 to 24. Let's buy 6 of these. And then I think we'll buy 6 of these. And I think... No, not 9. What are you doing? 6. There we go. I know, I just love being able to do that. Alright, we've got most of the processors. Jam, juice, ice cream, bread and candy. We got that by shipping a lot of crops. And I forget exactly how many it was, but it was a lot. Lake. Alright, I'm going to leave those alone for the minute. We're good with that. Pestle and water we don't need. Storage shed. You know, I might buy a storage shed for on the farm. And I might buy... Actually, I might get a processing shed on that farm as well. And then we can put our fish choppers and a kitchen in there. And we can make our fish recipes in there. I'll think about that last bit. But in the meantime, let's go deliver this delivery to Haku. Because we have no excuse for not doing it. Hey, Haku.
Tasty.
Ah, you're
Oh,
welcome.
dear.
Nice to see you. I say, eat what makes you happy. There's no point going through life analysing every decision we make.
Oh, dear.
I decided to live here because there are so many good growing herbs out in the jungle. If you cook more complex dishes, you're going to need seasoning, so consider gathering up some.
Dish.
Talk to you later, Peanut. Alright, let's talk to Charlie. How you doing? Haku and I met during a culinary class. My cooking is alright, but I'm just much better with the customers. Okay, I lied. My cooking is awful. Never mind. Catch you later, boo.
You rang?
Joelle might be lazy, but I do still consider her my good friend. Despite all her real talk, I know she has to go to the ends of the... I know she would go to the ends of the earth if someone she cared about needed it.
You rang?
I really hate posting requests on the request board. However, I'm swamped today and I need a break. I guess if you have time, you can check it out.
You rang?
You can leave now, Cookie. No, piece of work. Alrighty, let's go find ourselves. Well, let's go look at our new property for a start. I should probably have bought a bed. Although having said that, I can make a bed. Or I could make a double bed. Put that in my old farm and make a single bed. And put that in my new farm. That would work. Actually, I don't need a processing shed. I can put most of what I need in here. Alrighty, let's let Pony wander. So if we're going to put these tanks down in any semblance of order, can no, I'd have to get him to move that, wouldn't I? Alright, let us grab, I need my scythe. My sickle, one of those two. That'll do. All right, well, let's go. I know, we're going to clear ourselves some fish tank space when we equip the sickle. Oh, still finding the sweet spot on these is hard. However, it is free fodder time. I don't know, where do I click today? Honestly, I don't know why these are so hard. I think I'm just out of practice. And again. And again. And again. I know. So I'm going to clear enough to put down. How many tanks did I get? 6 and 6, wasn't it? Or was it 8? It might have been 8. Oh man, what did I do? Just going to clear ourselves enough space. Oh, for God's sake, come on, really? Just click. Here we go. I know, this is one of the parts of the game that I really have the most trouble with, is just harvesting the grass. Because it's hard to work out where to click to make it easy. So you just, sometimes you think you've got it and you haven't. Or your character's not quite in the right position to trigger it. One of those. Alright, let's see how we go if I just clear all of these rocks from this section. Here we go. Alright, we are going to grab our ocean fish tank. Just pivot and pop it right up here. And then we'll grab our next one. And we'll leave a little bit of space in between. Actually, if I put them... Let me just check something. I want to see if I can activate them from here. Okay, so I can activate them from here. If I wanted to, I could just put them side by side and maximize my space and just have a runway right down the center. So we might do that. Beach, 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 beach. Ocean, right here. And this one. I know, I might regret this later. I might actually wish that I'd placed them a little bit more realistically. Because can you imagine trying to maintain these things? But it all depends on how many ocean fish I want to put in on my property. So this is Silver Scales, and it is a fish farm. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to grab our beach fish tanks. So I need to move that. So we're going to grab this house, and we're going to probably stick it right down here in the front, and I may upgrade it to the next size up. But we'll put our ocean fish over here. And actually, I might just put my beach fish here. I know, I'm just trying to line things up, and I haven't closed my... And turn. Smoky, don't you dare. I know, I can just see the pony just standing right where I want to put my fish tank. She would too. I know, the animals in this game, I swear they're all modelled on cats. No, they're not. Oh dear. Alright, looks like I've got a bit of axe work to do. I know, I was actually thinking of leaving these trees up. That's right. I have a thingy axe now. It's in that big spot. All right. Oh, that's right. I thought it was going to take a lot more to do. I need my pickaxe. Just pick up the timber before I lose it. So we have a nice lot of wood there. Can you imagine you could sit your house like right here and just have the burble of the fish tanks around you like you are underwater? I am just going to put it up the front though. It'll do. Every time you looked out a window, all you'd see is like the inside of the fish tank. Look at cute. I may do that later. We'll see. All right. So we will put our eels in this tank. Alrighty. I know. I'm supposed to be fishing for a butterfly fish. We will do that, just not yet. I can't work out if we're supposed to eat common crabs or not. What other... Okay, I think I put a lot of the other stuff actually in the fridge this morning. Fine, we'll stock our tanks later. Do I have the arowana on me? We can at least put those in. I really love seeing it. When you get the fish into the fish tanks, it just looks gorgeous. 1 and 2 arowana. Get those guys going. We put coelacanth in this one because they're worth 500 geodes. Wander down to this one. Oh, what else have I got that I didn't put away? I know, we should put the Dungeness crabs in. I'm pretty sure we eat those. And the lobsters. Lobsters I think I can put into a beach though. And the shrimp. How could I forget the shrimp? I know, I may find that I need more. Where are my shrimp? So these things will breed a little bit quicker than a lot of the others because they're not expensive. So we'll grab those, we'll pop those in. Squid. Now I caught the squid off the beach, so I'm actually going to put... I know I can't see my shrimp. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is... So I'm going to actually put my squid in here if they'll go. Yeah, so you can get squid off the beach. So we'll put them into the cheaper tank. Spinies, I'm going to have to check. Lobsters, I'm pretty sure lobsters are edible. We'll stick 2 in here. And if you're wondering why I keep trying to separate them, it's because they... Actually, I think lobsters are fine, aren't they? Yeah. Put all the lobsters in here. There we go. I wanted to put the giant trevallies in. I think I've got them back at the house. That's fine. Now, I think angelfish are ocean fish only. But you know what? We'll see. Because it shouldn't accept them. Yeah, it won't accept them if they're the wrong fish. Alrighty, let's put some angelfish in a tank. Not with the coelacanth, because I think the coelacanth will eat them. Alright, let's put the angelfish in here. It's basically... I'm trying to experiment with the breeding times, and I think it'd be nice to sell to the fish tank market on the mainland. There we go. Lionfish, they're not worth a lot. Neither were the angelfish, if you want to be pedantic. I don't think we eat that one. Snapper, I'm pretty sure we eat, but I can't remember. Alrighty, let's just leave that at that. Smokey, I know you're such a good girl. I hope you like this farm. We're gonna go and try and find ourselves a butterfly fish. I know, if it's a dayfish, I don't think they have dayfish in this game. I know they have them in Stardew. Alright, let us go. We are fishing for a butterfly fish. We have our fish farm almost set up. All bar the shouting. Just sort all of this up again. It's wrecked my museum stuff. Oh, there we go. That's fine. One more summer ocean fish. And one more crop for our summer quota. So I'm quite excited. An arowana. Well, guess where that's going? Right in the tank. An ocean sunfish. I know, right? Alright, so we've bought our second farm. We've set up a fish farm. We've almost finished our quota. We've almost finished the summer fish. All bar one. And then all we've got to do is catch the cicadas. So that'll be the next thing, the cicadas, and then I think we'll go after the bugs. Love the giant trevally, lovely. Excellent. Oyster. So all of this is, I'm just kind of trying to prep some of those hard to get fish that we're going to need for our cooking recipes later on. And I figure if I've got them in a tank, I can put any spares into the museum at that point. Ditto with the mahi-mahi. Rather than cook that one up for Pete, what we'll do is we'll tank them and then we'll see. Then we'll just cook up the first offspring. Oh, cool. It looks like it's giant trevally day. There must be a whole, I know, school of them in here. For some reason, my brain wanted me to use flock, and it's really a flock of fish. What? What's going on? Oh, good. Another Dungeness crab. Excellent. So it'll be good. We can see which recipes we can make on a regular basis, and we can cook those. I might put some seaweed in a tank as well and see if seaweed breeds. I don't think it does. It'll be worth checking out anyway. Sea cucumber, not to be mistaken with cucumber. I know, we didn't catch our butterfly fish yet, and it's nearly time to end the session. But we did get our fish farm up and running. I know why we want the common crab, because we can turn it into crab bits, and then we can cook with the crab bits. There's so many recipes in this game, it's awesome. And squid. And a seahorse. And an arowana, yes. And it's midnight, oh no. It's only day 13 of summer. Yes, a mahi-mahi. I think that's our third one. Although I think I put the rest in a box, so how would I know? Fluke. So you see, you don't often catch tuna and you don't often catch mahi-mahi. So if you're looking at cooking those recipes on a regular basis, you need to tank them and then be patient. Cool. Jellyfish and more seaweed. And pufferfish. Okay, so pufferfish are ocean as well as beach. That's interesting. I know, and it's 1 a.m. All right, last fish. I know, I just want to keep pushing it until I catch a butterfly fish. There we go, one butterfly fish. Awesome. That is our last summer fish, and that is a really good note to end this episode on. If you've enjoyed it so far, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. Let's get this pony home and this farmer home. Next episode, we are going to go and drop all our fish off at the museum. And I still didn't make poor Kane his ham and cheese sandwich. Poor man, he got subsumed by oh man, he got subsumed by fishing, superseded by fishing. Sorry, not subsumed. What am I on? But there you go. All right, that was our last summer fish. We are heading to bed. You guys take care out there, and I will check you later.